Good afternoon. My name is MBannister with Dolphin Data Capture, here with another demo of Zebra products. Today we want to talk about the Zebra ZD621 printer, desktop printer. This is at the top of their line for desktop printers, as well as their health grade healthcare DS8178 scanner. They're both healthcare devices. You don't need healthcare devices to do this demo. We can actually accomplish this with a much lower denomination of scanner. We can use the DS2278 scanner, and we can use the ZD421 series if that's something you wanted to do. But in this demo, we're showing cordless scanner, Bluetooth scanner connected to the ZD621 printer. This happens to be a thermal transfer printer. This printer can both do thermal transfer and thermal direct. It's a great printer and provides a lot of functionality and flexibility in your work environment. So, scan to print. There's several applications that come to mind. You could think of a bunch more. The ones that come to mind for me are break packs. If you get a pack of shirts in or something in that's got no barcodes on it, but you have a barcode on the outside of the package, and you need to put a barcode on each one of those items, you can simply scan that main barcode and duplicate a barcode. Another application is specimen collection. A lot of times in the blood sample environment, you take someone's blood and they need to break that down to 5 different samples to go to different labs and different tests. You can scan that main sample, scan 5 different barcodes that come out and goes on each one of the test tubes. Another popular application, and probably the most popular, is to replace torn or worn barcodes. So if you have a barcode that's scannable, you can simply scan it and replicate and duplicate that barcode. You can additionally take something that comes in that's not branded and you want to add your brand to it. You can scan that barcode and the printer can be preloaded, the application that's on here can be preloaded with your brand as fixed data, okay? There's a lot of flexibility in what we're showing today. We're simply just showing scan to print of a label duplication, but in a future video, I'll talk about how you can do a returns demo where you're scanning, the item, the associate number, the date, the time, and things like that, all within a workstation. So the beautiful thing is for scan to print is I don't need a PC. Everything is self-contained right here. So at a very base version, what I want to talk about here today is the ability just to duplicate a barcode, okay? So I don't, in some situations you don't want to have a PC or a workstation out on a manufacturing floor or in a retail environment or in a medical environment. You just want to have a printer and a scanner and you want to have a simplified solution. This provides the ability to simply scan a barcode and duplicate what's in that barcode, very simply. Okay, before I get into a demonstration, I think it's important that you understand the steps or the processes or the components that you need to accomplish this. One is that you're going to need Zebra's Scan123 utility, which allows you to program the scanner with ZPL codes. And ZPL is Zebra's printer language to make these things communicate with each other. The second thing that you're going to need is Zebra's label designer application. And you're going to create a label that matches what your label size is and what you want on that label. And I talked earlier about a little bit about adding, branding or fixed data. That can be done there, but you need to add a variable text barcode field, and that's very important for this application to be used. So with those two components, you're able to, one, create a label application, gets downloaded to this in the print station, okay? And the other thing is to program the scanner using Scan123 to communicate to the scanner. I have a pre-printed barcode here on the top, which is the MAC address of this, which allows me to pair this scanner in Bluetooth mode to this printer, okay? And I should talk just very briefly about this. You do need a full-blown Bluetooth communication device to communicate to both. So Zebra does make Bluetooth low energy printers, you cannot use that for this application. You have to have Bluetooth communications to the scanner, regular Bluetooth, not Bluetooth low energy. Just to also mention, you can also accomplish this with a corded scanner, okay? And if you do that, you would just simply need to have serial communications capability on the printer. And you can buy either upgrade or buy a Zebra printer with a serial port on it. Okay, so I'm ready to dive into the demo here. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take the Zebra scanner, okay, and you're going to set it to defaults, okay, scanning the set default barcodes. The second thing is that you're going to disable pair on contact, because Zebra scanners, when you put them into their cradles, like to repair with their cradle. We want to maintain communications with the printer, okay? So I'm going to scan the disable pair on contacts barcode. And we can provide this with you if you need all these instructions, if you need it. The second thing that we're going to do, and this is a little bit more, we can provide this to you as well, is the ZPL programming code that we created. So when you use Scan123, you can print out a barcode that's got all the programming rules built into it, okay? An important thing to note is that you want to be able to check the button. There's a box here before you print that in the Scan123 utility, so that you are not you're not resetting defaults. And there's a little box for that. So I'm scanning that. Now the scanner is programmed with the ADF rule. Okay. Last thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to scan the serial port profile. Okay. That's a barcode that's found in the scanner integration guide, okay? And basically that makes the communications over the Bluetooth communications serial, okay? So you scan that, and then we're gonna scan the MAC address that you have to, this barcode you're gonna, under separate instructions, you're gonna create, okay? But it's basically just the MAC address of the printer. And if you, on this printer, you'll see right then the scanner connected. There's a green screen that pops up and says you are connected. Okay, so at this point I'm done. I'm ready to start scanning barcodes. I have a sample barcode right here, and it's simply duplicating my product here. That's a barcode that's on the product. Okay, that was a lot to take in. What we're going to offer for you today is, one, you can fill out some information at the bottom that we can get back to you on, and we can help you with your application, okay? There's with all the programming steps, we can provide you with basically a summary of all the instructions I have documented here, but more importantly, I can give you the expanded set of instructions that allow you to see what the programming codes in 123 are, how to get the barcode printed for your MAC address, and a lot of the nuances that I kind of brushed over. But it's super easy, and we're happy to help you with that. Thank you very much. Mike Bannister, Dolphin Data Capture. Have a great day.